This is a Benji podcast. This is the second podcast for today. So today, Saturday, but we sitting here. We're gonna talk about a little bit of everything. We're gonna talk about a little bit of Ukraine, the war a little bit. But after that, we come right back in our own town in Fort Wayne, Indiana. See what's going on in our society. And I got my homeboy here, Shad, with me tonight. So we're gonna go straight at it. See what we need to do, try to solve those problems in the society. So, what's up? What's going on, my brother? What you got going on in your mind? I know you got a lot of things going on in your mind and this whole. But
what's good, man? I mean, like you said, you talk about Ukraine, and then you talk about people that's from where I'm from, Indiana, Fort Wayne. Like I talked about a little bit last time, people not really locked in on it. Yeah. It's because there's so much going on in different communities that it's easy to miss. You know what I mean? When you got government politics, then you got also state politics, then you got street politics that's going on that people, especially black people, got to deal with. In Fort Wayne, Indiana, I feel like the black community is got a real blind eye over just politics and the real world that's going on, because you just locked into this, you know what I mean, system that they got in play here.
You know what I mean? The whole system, let me just put it like that, man. The whole system is like, for me, I'm always gonna say that the whole system is corrupt, but there's a lot of things we can do in our own self, you know what I mean? Try to solve some other problem, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. I feel like, see, here, and I can say this after living in other places. Like, we really, the black community here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, lacking, dog. When it come to people coming together and helping me, if you my partner, I'm trying to do everything I can to see your cup overflowing. But here, people got the reverse mentality, like they want to take some of what you got. You know what I mean? So somebody could take some of what they got, and it's just a system that people, if we fix it, and then I don't think that'd be hard, because I think we could build on it and we'll have a lot of good stuff going on, because right now you really can't talk about too much stuff that's going on here with the black community. You got people in the Burmese community, people in the Asian, Mexican community.
Mexican, just like something happened with the Ukraine.
More head than the black people.
Caucasian, you know what I mean? Everybody, you know what I mean? Yeah.
You talk about the Burmese in Autumn Woods and Brendan Woods apartments. I can remember back in 2004, 2005, 6, and 7. There was all black people over there, and Brentwood and Autumn Woods. I used to be over there. We used to go swimming. We used to jump the gate and go swimming. But now you go through there, and then they coming up all through they coming through the neighborhood. But I'm saying, like, for the black community to be here for so long, for longer than a lot of these people that they done brought over here. You know what I mean? For us to still be behind them in the as far as in the.
Yeah, but also too, I think it's just like I'm gonna have to keep saying it. It's something us have to do for our own self, okay? You know what I mean? Because in the end of the day, we know the politics, everything here about the government is corrupt. Anyway, first of all, they don't like. I mean, I'm gonna say this straight up. You know, they don't like black folks. So something.
You talking about in Indiana or just?
I mean, it's general.
Right.
Just let's speak about general, because it's something like, you know what I mean. But also too, in Fort Wayne, Indiana, a lot of things.
Too many police.
Yeah, we could do a lot of things if we really want to. You know what I mean? I do believe that if we come together as a community, as a combine together, instead killing each other, instead just like try to take what's not yours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think we can go move forward with everything we need to. Instead, we just look at over somebody else's plates, because you know what I'm saying. I believe if you work for your stuff, you work hard for whatever you got. I don't care whatever it is. You know what I'm saying. You deserve to have it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, because this is the thing you've been working for. But some people feel like they want to take what you have, the thing you've been working hard. This is why we have a problem with the whole black.
I think our problem lies just basically with the lack of information. Because me personally, me coming from a, you know, I got my grandparents, they Jamaican, and you know my other side of the family, they all been diverse.
It's a mixed
so I
blend.
kind of
Yeah.
so game, and I learned from a lot of different people. But when I look and be observant, when the people that I see here, a lot of people be scared. A lot of people be spooked. You got some people scared to even drive on the south side of town.
Well, because okay, the thing is,
You know what I'm saying?
you should never, because you give the other man more power on top of your head than you didn't even know it.
But it's a fear.
You know what I mean?
It's a fear that's been
but
locked
sometimes,
in on you.
I mean, yeah, but sometimes I better die
people that's been born.
Yeah,
since they've been born, they've been having this
the
stigma
man
in the back
mentality.
of their
You know what I
mind
mean? But we have to
that's having
change it.
kind
though.
of spooked, like, oh, I ain't
Yeah.
finna do this, I ain't doing that. Or every time you see a cop, or you know what I mean, you know, it might be an issue, even if you're
But-
not doing nothing.
See, in the end of the day, man, you know it's gonna have a lot of crooked cops. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? A lot of, that's why I'm saying, me personally, a lot of police officers, they're just to me, it's just a police officer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't got nothing better than I am. They just graduate high school, boom, just to be a police
Right.
officer. Sometimes some of them don't even know what the heck they're doing. We just want to see that. I just want to be honest with them,
Yeah.
because a lot of police officers, they don't even know what the heck what the heck is going on, because they have the badge. They just feel like they have the power. But in the end of the day, you're smart with this. You're smart than those dudes. You could even report those guys. Sometimes you can even lose their job. Just you don't have to act the same way, because like the same way, like some of them, they don't like me because of that.
Yeah.
Because you think you know better than me. No, you don't know nothing better than me. You just feel like you got the badge. Because you got the badge, you feel like using your power. No, I'm not gonna let that go over me, because I know I'm too smart.
All right.
Believe it or not, probably smarter than you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, hey, you want to be a boss? I'll let you be a boss. You want to be yelling at me? But hey, you know what? I know what I got to do. Because you know
I
what
just
I'm saying?
think it's a problem for the people that don't got the information that you got. See, you know, you could, you know what I mean, you gonna look at it and you gonna check the situation. But a lot of people don't got the information. They ain't got the
that knowledge. But this is
Yeah,
why
they ain't got
this is why we need to come in as a collective
so
to help our brothers and sisters to open the eyes a little bit. You know what I mean? And also too, sometimes not us to do such crazy thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, in the end of the day, we know we could do a lot of better with our own society. 'Cause
Yeah.
I believe that, because we're smart, man. If you come from a long time ago, man. I mean, I hate to say it. If you come from a long time, you be a slave. You know what I'm saying? You still find a way how to learn. How you feel, just follow how to teach yourself. Come on, man.
Yeah.
It's nothing you can overcome. Things not gonna be easy, but you could make it. You could make it happen. I do believe that.
as far as solutions, and you know, you've been here for a long time, especially in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'm saying, what you think will help strengthen the black community? Because when I look at the black community, I don't see no unity. I don't see, like, you got people they clicking up with certain people, and they, you know what I mean? But as far as just a real black community movement, we don't really got that. We used to, I remember as a kid, we used to meet at certain churches, and you know, it'd be a room full of people, and we all building it, and they from different neighborhoods or whatever.
I'm
But
glad.
now
I'm
we
glad.
really don't got that. Maybe once or twice in the summertime, you might have a event at McMillan or something. But I feel like we need more people getting in the room and sitting down and helping build this thing. Because if you could look at these people that's coming over from these foreign countries, and they could come over, and within 5 years they could make enough room for 100 of their family members to come over and get money and provide an opportunity for them to, you know what I mean, have better, then why can't we?
The whole thing, man. Say, okay. Rules number one, man. You're gonna need a real leader, not
Multiple.
not a puppet.
Multiple leaders.
Yeah, just like, you know what I mean. It's just a leader, not a puppet. The same way, like, you know what I mean. I hate to say it. You need a real leader, as just like I was just talking the other day. You gotta believe. You have to have a dream. A lot of time, a lot of black folks, they're in a high position. They don't really use it to help the other folks who really need it. That's the problem.
Because I'm
you know what
telling
I'm
you,
saying?
and I don't know if it's me, but I don't know if Fort Wayne, Indiana is different than other states, man. Listen, I came up in the school system here, bro. When people talk about Martin Luther King, and this is I don't know if it's all the time, but when people talk about these people, it really be kind of like a joke. So people don't really take it too serious. They like, oh, Martin Luther King, oh, he was a sucker or this or that. But really, these was powerful men. These people was really standing on stuff, and we don't really, because you got to think, you got it in these school systems that's really, they got to teach it, but they ain't really pressing that issue.
But hey,
like,
dude,
oh no,
no, for
this,
real,
this
man.
is that. So even when I was coming up in the school system, when I thought about Martin Luther King, he wasn't somebody that I wanted to really, because of how it was taught to me. You feel me? And I had to go back and learn and see. Okay, no, dude was standing on some stuff, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of the black leaders, but here I don't know.
But I'm saying, listen,
they,
bro.
They don't really. Yeah, I mean, they put it out there, but they kind of put it out there like a joke for real. Like you got the bridge. But how long it took to get the bridge?
No, what I'm saying, man. Listen, for real. You don't have a real leader here in Fort Wayne, like the leader. This is what I'm saying. A leader make a lot of things happen. It's the same like I just said.
What kind of leader?
I mean, a real leader who teach the young one, the new generation, how thing works, how you can move on to the next level. Okay, the same way, like, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say it. It's the same way like we got the white folks, they got leaders. That's why, you know what I mean, we gonna blaming them white men. Sometimes, I do, but sometimes really, this is not really the white man's fault.
How do you establish getting a leader
but a leader, like I was saying, you don't need a puppet. Because a lot of people from Fort Wayne, a lot of black leaders in Fort Wayne, they don't take the thing is really serious. They do what they're supposed to do. A real leader believe they will die for whatever they believe on. Just like you were talking about Martin Luther King.
Exactly.
Because he believed
all the real black leaders getting killed. They got killed.
You know what I mean? So they get killed because that's why they believe on.
And that's when I knew it was serious. Because like I said, and I'm not joking about that. Like a lot of people, and I guarantee, because I talk to people that growing up here, you kind of took it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, this dude, but they didn't really press that issue on Martin, you know what I mean, Martin Luther King like that. So people kind of took it halfway like a joke, halfway like we reaching.
Let me give you an example.
You're right with the leader, and this is what I'm getting to. But I'm saying this though. Okay, if we don't got one, how do we go about it? We get a room full of people, get the community in here, and we say, hey, we got. Because there's always gonna be potential people that we could say this might be somebody that we could get up under.
That's right. Do your homework. It's like every young black man. That's what I want them to do. Do your homework, searching, teach yourself. Sometimes it's not gonna be easy, but that's a lot of good information. You know what I mean? They got a lot of young generation who's been so much. You know what I mean? They've been through so much stuff. That's gotta be like when you do your homework like that, and also too. A lot of us, we need have a mindset, try to change. If we try to change, you know what I'm saying, things can, it's something like, you know what I mean, people in Fort Wayne. Yeah, I travel all over the places. I've been living in Fort Wayne here my whole life. But a lot of people in Fort Wayne, man, especially, since we're talking about black folks like me,
well, crabs in the bucket.
Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I mean? Like you probably go here, you say, what's up to a homeboy? You know what I'm saying? You say,
you calling me crazy? Crabs in the it's the crab in the bucket mentality.
But as we the black people,
because
you know what I mean? When the police stop me, they don't care about me. I'm from Haiti, I'm from Jamaica. The police stop me, they stop a black man. As a black man, we're supposed to come together to do what's right. And for the young kids, for the new generation, the grandkids, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To have a better life. This is why a lot of time we're selfish because
that's because we got the crab in the bucket mentality. That's because that's not everywhere because like I said, I've been living in Dallas, Texas for a while. I've been living in Dallas, Texas for a while, and I tell you, you don't really see that like it's multiple people that's on and they made it to where, and I'm gonna just say ghetto rich. But here in Fort Wayne, you can't really say too many people that made it because when they do make it, it's a secret and they really kind of isolate themselves from the rest of the people. And then what happened? So now what happened is every time it's a good movement, you got people on some crab in the bucket type of time where they don't want to really, you know what I mean? But they see you doing good, and you know what I mean. They support you to all the way up until you finna blow up. Then they like, hold on, he gonna be the first one, and then it's her. You know what I mean?
No, but that's why I'm saying, man. Hey, really, this is why you see Bill Gates to come be a billionaire. You see Warren Buffett to be a Buffett, and you see Zuckerberg to be. You know what I'm saying? They got all the support they need. believe it or not. But us, we see supposed to be help each other, support each other, and we're gonna be all right. And I think this is what we're gonna do for tonight. And then we're gonna keep
We're
continuing.
gonna have to talk back on this
talk
again
about it
because you know
again,
why?
touch stuff that so.
I feel like, man, we got potential here in Fort Wayne, Indiana, man. Fort Kane, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of potential, man. So I think we get on the right track because it's an ideal place to raise a family. It's an ideal place to come and start a business and get some money. So yeah, I think we just gotta build on
you guys subscribe the channel, feedback with us, see if you like it or not. You know, we will take the critique, like or not. This is the part of the show, the podcast. Holler at us, Benji Podcast. So thank you very much. You guys have a good night.